So, all right, guys. All sorts of things fall into the La Brea tar pits and are lost forever. Columbian mammoths, prehistoric cats, Lindsay Lohan, maybe over there. We don't know. But thankfully, our next guest... Did you just hey-oh me? No, you were right. It was well-deserved. But thankfully, our next guest is brave enough to dig him up. Guys, I think you guys remember him. It's Trevor Valle from the Page Museum.
How's it going?
Over in Southern California, La Brea tar pits. So last time you were here, you brought a rib and a toe from Zed, a Columbian mammoth that, I don't know how you know what its name was, but you literally dug that up across the street. Right, like our studios are here. You can see the tar from our windows, and that's where you're digging all this Pleistocene era artifacts.
Pretty much, yeah. We knew his name was Zed because he's dead, baby.
Right.
So,
nice.
But
nice.
It's amazing. The entire Los Angeles basin is just full of all these bones, and we just happen to have them right across the street. And it's like I said last time, right where the studio is. We found stuff. Parking lot, all that, yeah.
So can you tell us what has happened with the Zed project since last year?
Well, we actually have a lot of really cool stuff on display right now. We've got his humerus, the upper arm bone. We just put the femur out on Monday, and his pelvis. It's more than 5 feet across.
Wow.
And his jaw. And I actually brought a cast of the jaw today. The really cool thing is we only have about a year left and about the mammoth's going to be done.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
It's that close?
Yeah.
So you progressed a long way in the last year.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So
way too long.
Oh, I hear you, girlfriend. So Zed is not the only thing that's turned up in Project 23. You actually have brought some other stuff from the dig. Can you tell us what else you shared with us today?
Well, yeah. Actually, it's kind of cool. We found at least 4 of these, and these. It's a baby saber-toothed cat.
Adorably deadly.
Yeah, they were born with these canines and they nursed with these canines.
That explains all these shredded cat vaginas in the Pleistocene era.
Yeah, probably. And we have a couple of them here. This one's Buttons and this one is Mittens.
Can you make it meow? Meow, meow. Oh, that's adorable.
As it chews your head off. Yeah, they're kind of scary.
So, I mean, how do you occasionally, like if I'm on lunch or something, I'll walk over to the Page Museum and just walk around the grounds, and I notice that you guys will set up, you have little excavation areas.
Yeah.
So, is it because you're comprehensively digging, or do you guys literally just stumble across stuff?
Well,
are you walking in from the parking lot like, what's that?
Look, bone,
or like, how does it work?
Actually, with our new exhibit in excavation, what we're doing is we're systematically going through grids. We have 1 meter square. We go down about 25 centimeters at a time and measure everything out, piece by piece, and grab everything, even all the dirt, all the bones, all that. Our excavation team, by the way, all women, really cool. They do an amazing, amazing job.
Boy, they got you trained.
Yeah.
So what is this guy over here? This looks like some piece of a vertebral column.
Yes, actually it is. Funny enough, I was noticing earlier the surfing alpaca. This is its great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather. This is actually a juvenile camel.
Oh, wow.
Which is kind of cool. Especially when you think about, wait a minute, we're in LA, what were camels doing here?
Right.
So
because LA was not a desert, because the Pleistocene area goes up to about 10,000 years ago, right? Yeah. So, but it wasn't desert there. That was the end of the last ice age. Yeah.
So we look at about 10 to 40,000 years, and these guys, they were hanging out right where we're standing right now, walking along, and something happened. They left the area. They went extinct here, but some of them kind of went across the Bering Sea land bridge into Asia and Africa, and other ones went to South America and became alpacas and llamas and stuff like that.
For the margaritas!
Yeah, there you go, man.
All right, so that's awesome. But I can't help but notice there's a box of tiny little things right there. I mean, I don't even know how you find and identify something like that. What is this right here?
Well, we actually just found this a couple days ago, and this is probably one of the craziest things ever. Let me just kind of get it up like that. That's a weasel baculum.
Oh!
Yeah.
AKA?
Penis bone.
Yes!
Yeah.
Who's got a small penis now, ladies?
This is what I came to see.
There it is.
There he is. But it's not actually that small if you compare it to the rest of the weasel, or specifically his thigh bone.
Oh, good Lord.
It's the same.
That is a crazy tripod weasel.
Yeah,
he is hung like a weasel.
He's very popular. So, like, how do you find that and not go, Wait, was that from a KFC box? Like, how do you know how do you see that and go, weasel penis? Like, how do you know?
Well, actually, weirdly enough, baculum in general and weasel penis bones are diagnostic. We can actually identify the species from just this. So when you look at it, you're like, hey, that's a weasel baculum. And then everybody giggles.
No, I can't.
That is really amazing.
It's kind of fun.
I have to say, I'm jealous of the curve.
Yeah, it's kind of
I really am.
shaping up there. Yeah.
Well, Trevor, anything else exciting we should be looking for over at the Page Museum?
We have a lot of cool stuff. We just pulled out. It's a bigger camel than this one. We've named him Clyde. He's really cool. We had verts and ribs and his skull and a jaw. It's incredible. And the excavations, you can actually come see them all the time. You just walk through the park. You don't have to pay.
Guys, that's true. If you honestly just walk on the property, it's amazing. The tar pits are incredible. The museum is awesome. I want to thank Trevor Valle from the Page Museum for being here. Rocking it as always. Thank you so much, my friend. You can follow the Page Museum for all the latest news on Zed and everything else they dig up on Twitter.
Like this short clip? Want to get more? Download a full episode on iTunes, Zune, Xbox Marketplace, or Fancast Store right now. G4, TV that's